forget to like, share, and subscribe. If y'all don't pick my sign up. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So what's eating you? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope this video finds you in great mental health. I hope everything is going well for you and life is lifing. If this is your first time visiting the channel, hello, and welcome to the channel. I am a reaction channel, and I do reactions on pretty much whatever I feel like doing reactions on. And today I'm in the business of Carnival Cruise Lines. I love Carnival Cruise Lines. You know what? Love might be going a little bit too far. I like Carnival Cruise Lines. So let me tell you what's happening with Carnival. Carnival has changed their reward program.
Oh my God.
It's going to change in a year. But they're getting everyone, their loyal customers, future customers, they're letting everyone know now that their reward program is changing. So in the past, depending on how many cruise days you had, that's how your status went. So it was like, I think the colors was blue, gold, whatever. And then there was a top status. That was only based on the number of cruise days you had. And then sometimes Carnival will offer like promotions where they'll say, if you take this cruise, we'll bump you up to silver status or whatever. So a lot of cruisers were getting like those higher statuses. And basically what the status means is that you might get, like, the higher you go up, the more like perks you get. Like, you can board the boat before other people can board the boat. You can get off the boat before other people can get off the boat if they didn't have that certain status and above. When you got to your room, you might have a gift or two, or there could be a certain party that only those card holders could go to. So as of now, I think I'm gold. Like, I'm probably showing you my cards now. I think I'm at gold level. So I've been on probably 8 or 9 Carnival cruises. And I've also been on, I think, 3 Royal Caribbean cruises. If I had to pick as far as overall better experience, I would choose Royal Caribbean every time. They're more expensive, but you get what you pay for. It's more quality service. The boats are in better condition. The staff are more on point. I could go on and on, but I ain't here to talk about Royal Caribbean. I'm here to talk about Carnival, girl. So Carnival has now switched up their rewards program. Like I said, this is coming. And so there were a few, content creators and just people in general saying, why are they doing this? People are all in an uproar, especially these people. They in an uproar about it. Like, that's who I seen being in an uproar. Now, we know Carnival, if you look at any, like, videos regarding fighting on board, this, that, and the third, like, things that happen on board that, are not nice. Oftentimes, you see these people involved in that from what the media shows. Now, like I said, I've been on 8, 9 Carnival cruise. I've never seen fighting, anything like that. Have I smelled weed? Every day. Have I ever smelled weed on Royal Caribbean? Nah. Nah. Not to say they not doing it. I'm just saying I ain't never smelled it. So, internet, some people are saying, you know what, is Carnival trying to discourage black folks from coming on their cruise lines? Because you look at a lot of certain cruise, like they have multiple boats, ships. So you see a lot more maybe people of color on some of their less expensive voyages. I'm going to say that. Those boats get packed pretty quickly. And so what I've heard people say through social media, or they're inquiring if this is low-key attempt to get them folks not to take cruises. So this rewards program is really, from what it sounds like, it's not going to affect the cost of going on a cruise. You know, it's not. It's like your cruise is still going to be $800, regardless if you use your points or not, or if you keep your status the way it's looking. Now, the only thing that hasn't changed for those people who are going to the casino on the boats. Now, I'm a casino player. I'm a slot player. So that's a whole nother level of rewards that we get as casino players. So I can book a cruise, 5 to 9 day cruise today for free. The only thing I would pay for is taxes or whatever, and that might be $200. Plus, they're going to probably give me $200-$300 in slot play. So those statuses aren't going to change from what it sounds like. But do I think that this is an attempt by Carnival to get black people not to cruise anymore? No. I don't see that. Like I said, I've never felt any form of racism at all going on a Carnival cruise. Most of the staff on any cruise line are not Americans. They're not Americans. The staff come from all over the world. All over the world. So they're not coming in most cases, in my opinion, on that American racist bullshit. That's not in their DNA. Their job is to make sure everyone has a good time on the cruise. I don't care what color you are. So I never felt that. I think they're just changing things up because they have the right to do that because it's their damn shit. It's just like if you go to certain casinos, you keep your status based on how much you play and participate. And that's how it's going to be with Carnival now. The more you spend, the higher your status is. In order to maintain your status, you got to keep spending. Now, if I had a choice, would I choose Carnival? Carnival has upgraded some of their ships. Like the Horizon is a nice, beautiful ship. It's comparable to Royal Caribbean's larger ships. So I like the Horizon. I've been on that boat twice. I haven't been on a Royal Caribbean cruise in probably 10 years because it was just more affordable to take my kids on the Carnival cruises. They're just more affordable for families. And you could get like the family size rooms. Like it just made more sense over the last decade that's the way we went. We never took the kids on Royal Caribbean because they're just more expensive. Now that my kids are grown, I was just telling my husband, I'm like, we about to switch back to Royal Caribbean. Like, I really don't need to be on Carnival like that. To me, Carnival is a party ship. I mean, that's what they advertise. They're a party ship. I don't do all that. Like, I'm in my season of get me to the casino, get me to the buffet, get me somewhere quiet to read a book, and get me back to my room so I can take a nap. And on Carnival, you gonna partay from morning to night. Now, that was cool when I had kids because I was younger. You know, the kids love Carnival, like, rock out. But now, as an older, seasoned cruiser, I'm definitely going to be switching back to Royal Caribbean. So that's really all I got to say about that. I'm going to link a video for if you really want to try to understand, like if you're a cruiser and you're well, you can just type it in. You'll get videos of people explaining everything to you. But I thought I would just, chime in and talk about my experience with Carnival. I never felt like there was any type of racism or anything like that when I was on their ships. Never. It's a different vibe, 100% a different vibe. I could say some stories, but nothing as far as racism is concerned. So that's it. That's all. Comment down below. Do you like Carnival? Have you ever experienced anything that made you think, these motherfuckers is racist? Or what was your experience like with Carnival? Bye, guys.
Guess what? I got a sale with me. And hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And hit that little bell.
Subscribe. Say subscribe to Psychology Eats.
Subscribe to Cowboy Eats.
Not Cowboy.